Welcome to New Sky TV Explosive. Zhai Yiying and Tong's new drama has garnered over 700,000 pre-orders and will premiere on February 4th on 2 platforms. Even before its official release, The Seventh Winter After Breaking Up With You, starring Zhai Yiying and Tong, has already attracted 700,000 pre-orders, instantly raising expectations to the maximum. Their official announcement of their second collaboration, Little Uncle, reveals a plot that defies imagination, with leaked photos showing Zhai Yiying kissing Tong against a wall, shocking fans. Tong's expressive eyes in The Seventh Winter have even sparked a dedicated hashtag called #iSkillKiller, garnering over 280 million views. Viewers have reported that during heart-wrenching climaxes, an average of one comment appears every 30 seconds saying "I cried." To recreate the atmosphere of their reunion after 7 years, the production team invested 3 million yuan in real snow scenes, focusing on the realistic effect of their breath exhaled under street lights. While the short drama market is fiercely competitive, data shows that over 70% of viewers are female, primarily young people aged 18 to 25. Why did this drama become a hit before it even aired? Because people are no longer watching artificially sweetened dramas. Zhai Yiying's crying scenes can make your heart ache, and Tong's eyes can make you feel that he loves you to death. This kind of genuine empathy is so rare in fast-paced short dramas. The reason why My Little Uncle reached such heights of popularity isn't just because of its explicit content, but because it portrays taboos with a suffocating, sugar-coated quality. You know it's wrong, yet you're still eager to see if they'll lose control next. Even more ruthless is that the drama doesn't follow the simple flirting route. Zhai Yiying's character, the adopted daughter, appears to be a docile little rabbit, but behind the scenes, she's a thorny rose. She doesn't passively wait for love, but actively hunts. Her flirting with Tong isn't coquetry, it's provocation. That "I'll make you fall for me" look, coupled with a slight lift of her chin when she gets close, is like a pronouncement: you can run away, but you can't escape. And Tong's character isn't the traditional ascetic cold-faced uncle. He's frighteningly rational, yet with each approach, cracks of his uncontrollable nature are revealed. In the Reuters footage, his Adam's apple bobbed, his hand gripping her wrist without pushing her away. The most lethal moment wasn't the kiss, but the unspoken words, "I shouldn't, but I couldn't help it." This is exactly what audiences love, restraint and desire battling in the same glance, neither able to win in the end. The plot further pushes the viewer into the abyss. On the surface, it's a nominal uncle-niece romance, but beneath lies a family secret. The unexpected deaths of Tong's parents might not have been accidents, but a long-hidden conspiracy. Zhai Yiying's biological parents might be the key figures in this scheme. The locked box in the attic of the old house is like a time bomb. Once opened, everyone will be ruined. You think this is a romance drama? No, it's more like a revenge game using love as a bargaining chip. What's most captivating is that their relationship isn't sweet, but painful. The more Zhai Yiying flirts, the more she seems to be using her body and laughter to mask her fear. The more Tong restrains himself, the more he seems to be using reason to suppress his already out-of-control heart. Both actors were performing, but what they portrayed most convincingly was their genuine immersion in the relationship. Therefore, the explosive off-screen influence seemed entirely natural. After the official announcement of their second collaboration, the daily active users of the CP couple super topic surged by 200%, and fan art flooded the internet. Some wrote "Uncle, don't hide," some drew Zhai in the stairwell, and some edited together eyes so dark they were practically devouring people. With over 1 million pre-orders, a 300% increase in co-branded merchandise, and premiere tickets selling out instantly, this combination of factors directly raised the bar for popularity in the short drama genre. But controversy inevitably followed. Some argued that Little Uncle overly romanticized forbidden relationships and challenged traditional family values. Others countered that this was inherently dramatic conflict, and viewers weren't watching for an ethical lesson, but rather for emotional tension. The more heated the controversy, the higher the popularity, turning the discussion of the drama into a nationwide phenomenon. Even more subtle was the overly harmonious atmosphere in the behind-the-scenes footage. Tong patiently helps Zhai Yiying find her emotional moments, and even hugged her after filming depressing scenes to help her break character. This detail immediately caused fans to go wild. This isn't just getting into character, it's like they've already put the person in their hearts. Your team's denial is useless. My eyes are already glued to it. Thus, The most terrifying aspect of Little Uncle emerged. It wasn't just the on-screen chemistry that was captivating, but even off-screen, it created an illusion. You couldn't tell if they were acting, or using acting as an excuse to hide their true feelings in every close encounter. And when the audience was pushed to the limit by this ambiguity, the only question left was, on the day of the February premiere, would they portray this forbidden love as a fairy tale, or as destruction? More importantly, the industry has clearly felt the pressure of a changing wind. High-quality on-screen couples are becoming a scarce resource. Previously, short dramas relied on good looks plus exciting moments, but now they rely on emotional density plus chemistry. It's said that many actors' salaries have risen accordingly, with increases reaching as high as 30%. This isn't an exaggeration. The market is voting with real money. Audiences are willing to pay for combinations that truly move the heart. The upgrade in production is also very evident. The seventh winter emphasized freshness, restraint, and authenticity, so the lighting team deliberately used soft, natural light to make the snow scenes look like a painfully clean memory. The white breath exhaled by the two under the street lights, the snow clinging to their eyelashes, the details of their reddened cheeks, all seem to remind you, this relationship isn't a romantic drama filter, but a regret that keeps you awake at night in reality. But in Little Uncle, the art direction and lighting completely changed their approach. Dark lighting, strong contrast, and maximum oppressive atmosphere. The shadows of the corridor lights cut out the figures' silhouettes, and the shadows in the stairwell resembled a net, making it feel like you were about to be swallowed up the closer you got. Viewers' hearts raced, not because of the skill, but because of the dangerous tension. You knew that once they crossed the line, there would be no going back. Even the music team went outrageously. The customized didn't become background music, instead, it became part of the plot. The breakup scene's music, in particular, felt like a knife slicing through your chest, instantly pushing emotions to their peak, even climbing into the top 10 of music charts. You'll find that the most powerful aspect of these short dramas is that they not only make you want to watch the next episode after finishing one, but also make you suddenly recall a certain look or line while listening to the music, causing a sudden tightness in your chest. Viewer feedback further illustrates this. People are simultaneously seeking sweet moments amidst the angst, and also captivated by the almost realistic emotional portrayal. The most frequently used words in the comments weren't handsome or beautiful, but rather two words: crying and shipping. Crying represents a deep empathy that breaks down defenses, while shipping represents an overwhelming surge of emotion that goes uncontrollably. This is actually quite cruel, but also very real. Today's audiences are no longer satisfied with just sweet moments. What they want is that feeling. Even though you know it's a story, you still suddenly find yourself in the story, remembering someone you've lost, remembering the unspoken plea to stay, remembering that winter when you stood under a street lamp, your fingers numb with cold, yet still unwilling to turn away first. Therefore, the reason why shows like The Seventh Winter and Little Uncle have become so popular isn't essentially because of gimmicks, but because they've pulled short dramas back from excitement to emotion. When a show can make viewers both cry and ship, it has already won. It wins by making you believe. Some loves, even after separation, still hurt. Some people, the more you restrain yourself, the more painful it becomes. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.